Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Usman and you are watching Astrological Guidance. In today's video, we will talk about Venus retrograde motion. Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion on 23rd July 2023 and will stay retrograde till 3rd September 2023. First of all, let's discuss about what is Venus. Venus represents beauty, Venus represents pleasure, Venus represents ornament, beautiful ornaments, all the ornaments you have. Venus represents currency, paper note is represented by Venus. Venus represents females in everyone's chart, either it's a male chart or female chart. Venus also represents your spouse, means your wife in male's chart. Venus also represents your girlfriend in your chart because Venus represents beauty and female. So Venus is the signifier of females in your chart. Venus rules two signs in astrological birth chart. First of all, Venus rules Taurus sign and Venus rules Libra sign. So that was the brief introduction to what is Venus in astrology and what Venus represents. But this video is about Venus retrograde motion for every ascendant on 23rd July 2023. So first of all, let's discuss about Aries ascendant. So for Aries ascendant, Venus controls your second house and your seventh house. And right now, Venus is moving in your fifth house in the sign of Leo. Second house controls your family lineage, your family values, your family assets, your saving, your pocket, your bank account is seen from second house. Your speech is seen from second house. Your food intake habit is also seen from second house. Seventh house deals with our marriage, our spouse, our business relationship, our meetings in journal, how we meet others, how others perceive you when you meet others is seen from seventh house, and also your fame along with 10th house is seen from your seventh house. So Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion in your fifth house on 23rd July 2023. So we can expect, if you are married right now, so in your marriage relationship we can expect good result because Venus is your seventh house lord and about to turn into its retrograde motion in your fifth house. And fifth house also represents your love relationship. Also, Venus controls your second house. Second house deals with family lineage, family happenings, and family get-togethers, and all the related matters to family and loved ones is seen from second house and fifth house. So right now, your second house lord is about to turn into its retrograde motion in your fifth house. And if you are not married right now, you have girlfriend or boyfriend, so we can expect good result regarding your love relationship in the month of July when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion after 23rd July 2023. Also, fifth house controls your children, your love relationship, your mental abilities, your planning ability, and your education life. Venus will prove beneficial for you when it will turn into its retrograde motion from 23rd July to 3rd September 2023. Also, if you are in education life, we can expect good result also in your education when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion in your fifth house. So we can expect these results for all the Aries ascendant people. When Venus will turn retrograde in your fifth house on 23rd July 2023. Now let's talk about Taurus ascendant. For all the Taurus ascendant people, Venus controls your first house and your sixth house. Means Venus is your ascendant lord. Venus is very important planet for you people. So Venus controls your first house and your sixth house. First house deals with you, your personality, your whole aspects of your life. All the matters of your life, all the aspects of matters, means your nature, your personality, how you react on certain matters is seen from first house. Your nature is seen from first house. All your general health is seen from first house. Sixth house deals with your health issues, your daily routine, your disease pattern, your hidden enemy, your court case, litigation, all the arguments you have, all the fights you have, how much strength do you have to face your enemies, and your negativity in your life is seen from sixth house. And right now your first house and sixth house lord is moving in your fourth house in the sign of Leo. And on 23rd July 2023, Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion. So we can expect that Venus will turn into retrograde motion. You need to be very careful regarding your mother's health and your home related matters because Venus is your ascendant lord, because Venus is the main signifier of your chart and also controls your sixth house. Sixth house is the naturally malefic house in astrology. Sixth house somehow create disturbance, problem and issues. So we can expect when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion in your fourth house, and whenever any planet turn into its retrograde motion, during these period, the results of the plant will be double. Either it was previously giving good result or bad result. So after 23rd July, you need to be very careful regarding your home related matters, your property related matters, and your mother's health. Because Venus is also controls your diseases house, sixth house and problematic house, and also moving in your fourth house. Venus also controls your first house, but after 23rd July, Venus will be in retrograde motion. So that's why we can expect these results from Venus in the for all the Taurus ascendant people when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Now let's talk about Gemini ascendant. For all the Gemini ascendant people, Venus controls your 12th house and your 5th house. And right now, Venus is moving in your 3rd house. And on 23rd July 2023, Venus will turn into its retrograde motion in your 3rd house. 12th house controls your foreign settlements, your losses, your expenses, means how much you can expense, how much you can spend is seen from 12th house, your losses seen from 12th house, your foreign settlement is seen from 12th house, your spirituality related matter is seen from 12th house, subconscious mind. All the matters related to spirituality and subconscious mind means out of the world. All the matters means you, if you are researching about anything related to astro or other world, you can also be seen from 12th house. So fifth house deal with your children, your love relationship, your planning abilities, your mental abilities, your love relationship, your fiance, your engagement, your fun activities. All of these things seen from fifth house. So Lord of your 12th house and 5th house right now moving in 3rd house. 3rd house deal with your short distance travel, your younger siblings, your communication, your efforts, your neighbors, your cousins. All of these things is seen from 3rd house, but especially your communication skills is seen from 3rd house. And your 12th house Lord and 5th house Lord will be moving in your 3rd house. So we can expect when Venus will turn into retrograde motion, you maybe go to a short distance travel within your country where you are right now living, because 3rd house also represents short distance travel, and 12th house is also connecting with travel. So we can expect you will have short distance travel in the month of July when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Also Venus control your 5th house, and 5th house Lord will be moving in your 3rd house and will be in a retrograde motion. Ketu is already moving in your 5th house, so that's why we can expect you need to be very careful regarding your love relationship, your children's and children's education. Also, if you are not married right now, you are on education life, you need to be very careful regarding your education when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion on 23rd July 2023 till 3rd September 2023. So we can expect these results when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion for all the Gemini ascendant people. Now let's talk about Cancer ascendant. For all the Cancer ascendant people, Venus controls your 11th house and your 4th house. And right now, Venus is moving in your 2nd house in the sign of Leo. 11th house controls your gains, your elder siblings, large network circle, your professional network circle, your friend circle, your achievement, your community-based thinking, your society-based thinking is seen from 11th house. All the gains, all the profits, all the money gains you have in your life is seen from 11th house. Fourth house deal with your home, your mother, your property related matters, your conveniences. You have all the conveniences means all which provide you comfort, like your refrigerator, your AC, your table. All of these things is seen from fourth house. So right now your fourth house Lord and your 11th house Lord is moving in your 2nd house, and on 23rd July 2023 Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion. So we can expect you will have gain related to money or property related matter after 23rd July, because your gains related Lord is moving in your house of money, house of bank, house of saving, in your 2nd house, and will be turned into its retrograde motion. And whenever any planet turn into its retrograde motion, its effect will be double. Either previously it was giving good result or bad result. But for you people, we can expect good result regarding Venus and your 4th house related matter. So we can expect you will have some gain related to money or property related matter, or you maybe arrange some good event in your home in the month of July when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. So we can expect these results for all the Cancer ascendant people. Venus will turn into its retrograde motion on 23rd July 2023 for all the Cancer ascendant people. Now let's talk about Leo ascendant. For all the Leo ascendant people, Venus controls your 10th house and your 3rd house. And right now Venus is moving in your 1st house, means in your ascendant. 10th house controls your work related matters, your fame, your authority, all the matters related to your work, your image in society, your authority at your work. How much authority you have, the nature of your work is seen from 10th house. How perfect you are in your work is also seen from 10th house. 3rd house deal with your communication, your younger siblings, your childhood friends, your neighbors, especially your communication skills is seen from 3rd house. So right now your 3rd house and 10th house Lord is moving in your ascendant. And on 23rd July 2023, Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion in your 1st house. Whenever any planet turns into its retrograde motion in transit, either it was previously giving good result or bad result, its result will be double for the time period in which, and whenever any planet turns into its retrograde motion, its result will be double. Either it was previously giving good result or bad result. For you people, we can expect very good result regarding your work related matter, your image in society, your authority, because your 10th house Lord is moving in your 1st house and your ascendant is Leo. Venus, your 10th house Lord, is moving in your 1st house in the sign of Leo, and Venus considered very well in the sign of Leo and also moving in your 1st house. So we can expect you will have great result regarding your image, your fame, and your work related matters when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Venus also controls your 3rd house, and 3rd house deal with your younger siblings. So we can expect you need to be very careful regarding your younger siblings related matters, because your 3rd house is occupied by Ketu right now, and 3rd house Lord is moving in your 1st house and will be about to turn into its retrograde motion on 23rd July 2023. So you need to guide your younger siblings about the difficulties they will face in their life when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Also, you need to be careful and improve your communication skills, because Ketu is moving in your 3rd house from last year March 2022, and your 3rd house Lord is about to turn into its retrograde motion. So we can expect you may have some argument, disturbance, and issues when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion in your ascendant. So we can expect these results for all the Leo ascendant people in the month of July when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Now let's talk about Virgo ascendant. For all the Virgo ascendant people, Venus controls your 9th house and your 2nd house. For all the Virgo ascendant people, Venus controls your 9th house and your 2nd house, and right now Venus is moving in your 12th house in the sign of Leo. Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion in your 12th house on 23rd July 2023. Ninth house deal with your father, teachings of your father, your teachers, your mentors, your religious knowledge, your higher knowledge, your luck related matters. How lucky you are is seen from ninth house. Second house deal with your family lineage, your family values, your savings, your money matters, your speech, your food intake habits. All of these things is seen from second house. And right now, second and ninth house Lord is moving in your 12th house and about to turn into its retrograde motion on 23rd July 2023. 12th house deal with foreign settlements, your losses, your expenses, your spirituality related matter, your subconscious mind is seen from 12th house, your privacy related matter is seen from 12th house, your sleep pattern is seen from 12th house, your bedroom is seen from 12th house. So we can expect when Venus will turn into a retrograde motion, you may have some or one of your family member may have to travel abroad. So we can expect when Venus will turn into a retrograde motion, very good period for you travel for all the Virgo ascendant people, because your ninth house, Lord ninth house also represent travel, long distance travel, moving from one place to another. Another is moving in your 12th house, and 12th house also deal with foreign settlements and foreign travel. Also, your second house lord is present your family, so we can expect some of your family member or you with your family member may move to foreign country after the month of July, when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. If you were trying to move abroad before Venus will turn into its retrograde motion, so after Venus will turn into its retrograde motion, you will have the many chances to move abroad and settle abroad, because your second house and ninth house lord is moving in your 12th house. Also, you need to be very careful regarding your money matter and your expenses, because Ketu is moving in your second house from last year March 2023, and second house deal with money matters, all the savings you have. Ketu don't like to save money, so there are chances you will expend unnecessary things and you will spend on unnecessary items in the month of July, or you will buy some unnecessary, will expend your money on unnecessary things. So you need to be very careful regarding all of these matter in the month of July, when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Now let's talk about Libra Ascendant. For all the Libra Ascendant people, Venus controls your first house and your 8th house. And right now Venus is moving in your 11th house in the sign of Leo. Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion on 23rd July 2023 and will stay retrograde till 3rd September 2023. First house deal with you, your personality, your nature, your all aspects of life. All of these things is seen from first house, means you is seen from third house. Eighth house deal with your longevity, your chronic diseases, your sudden events in life, your issues, your blaming ability, how you blame others, your in-laws related matters, your research studies, all the secrets you have is seen from eighth house, all the hidden studies, all the research is seen from eighth house. Also, sudden positive event in your life and negative event, of both of these events is seen from 8th house. And right now your 8th house lord and first house lord is moving in your 11th house. 11th house deal with your money matters, your gains, your profit you have in your life, your achievement, your large money gains, your community related matters, your society related matters, large organizations, your friend circle, your professional network circle, your elder siblings. So when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion on 23rd July 2023, so we can expect you will have unexpected gain related to money in the month of July after Venus will turn into its retrograde motion, because Venus controls your first house and 8th house of unexpected gain in moving in the house of money. Also, Ketu is moving in your first house from last year March 2023. So we can expect you are facing many regarding your personality and how you will meet others, because Rahu is also moving in your 7th house. But right now Venus is about to turn into retrograde motion in your 11th house. And 11th house considered as most positive house in astrology, because 11th house deal with gains, your achievements in life, hopes and wishes in life, fulfillment of hopes and wishes is seen from 11th house. So when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion in your 11th house, we can expect good result regarding all of these matters for all the Libra ascendant people. So we can expect these results for all the Libra ascendant people when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Now let's talk about Scorpio ascendant. For all the Scorpio ascendant people, Venus controls your 12th house and your 7th house. And right now Venus is moving in your 10th house in the sign of Leo. Seventh house deal with your marriage related matters, your business partnerships, all the other people you meet in journal is seen from seventh house. Your fame along with 10th house is seen from seventh house. How others perceive you is seen from seventh house. All of these matters is seen from seventh house. And 12th house deal with your foreign settlement, your expenses, your losses, your privacy, your subconscious mind, your sleep pattern, your bedroom. All of these things is seen from 12th house. So right now your 12th house lord and 7th house lord is moving in your 10th house, and Venus will about to turn into its retrograde motion in your 10th house on 23rd July 2023. So we can expect, if your work is somehow connected to foreign land, or your work in a multinational company, or your payment is come from foreign or income or come in foreign currency, so we can expect positive result for you people when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion in your 10th house. Also Venus control your 7th house. 7th house deal with your marriage related matter. So there are chances when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion in your 10th house. There maybe you will have some argument issues and ego battles with your spouse in the month of July after Venus will turn into its retrograde motion, because Your 10th house deal with authority, and 7th house or deal with your marriage and your spouse. Also, your business partnership is seen from 7th house. If you are running any business right now, so we can expect positive result, and Venus will turn into its retrograde motion for you people, because 10th house and 7th house, both the houses is connected with fame and authority and business. So we can expect these results for all the Scorpio ascendant people when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion after 23rd July 2023. Now let's talk about Sagittarius ascendant. For all the Sagittarius ascendant people, Venus controls your 11th house and your 6th house, and right now Venus is moving in your 9th house in the sign of Leo. 11th house controls your gains, your incoming gains, gains of money, your profits in life, your achievement, your higher goals in life, your society related matters, your community based thinking. All of these things is seen from 11th house. Sixth house deal with your court case, litigation, problems, argument, loans you have in your life is seen from sixth house. How what strength do you have to face your enemy, and problems in your life is seen from sixth house. So right now your sixth house lord and 11th house lord is moving in your ninth house, and Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion in your ninth house on 23rd July 2023. Ninth house deal with your luck, your father, teachings of your father, your teachers, your mentors, your higher education, means post grade education is seen from ninth house, your travel related matter is seen from ninth house, your religious inclination and religious knowledge is seen from ninth house. So when your 6th house and 11th house lord is moving in 9th house and about to turn into retrograde motion, we can expect you will have gain over enemies in the month of July when Venus will turn into retrograde motion, because 6th house deals with your hidden enemies and all the negativity you have in your life. And right now Venus is moving in your 9th house, and 9th house deals with the luck. So we can expect things will turn into your favor after 23rd July when Venus will turn into retrograde motion. If you are having any court case running during this time, we can expect things will turn into your favor when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. So we can expect bad result for all the enemies you have, all the problems you have in your life for them, because your 6th house and your 11th house lord, both the your 6th house and 11th house also deal with money, so you will have gain of money out of your court cases and your problems in the month of July. So we can expect these results for all the Sagittarius ascendant people when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion after 23rd July 2023. Now let's talk about Capricorn ascendant. For all the Capricorn ascendant, Venus controls your 10th house and your 5th house, and right now Venus is moving in your 8th house in the sign of Leo. 10th house deal with your work environment, your fame, your authority at your workplace, your authority in journal, how good you are in your work is seen from 10th house, your work colleague, nature of your work is seen from 10th house. 5th house deal with your children, your love relationship, your fiance, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your mental abilities, your early education, means before post grade education is seen from 5th house. Your love, your mental abilities, your planning abilities, all of these things is seen from 5th house. So right now your 5th house lord and your 10th house lord is moving in your 8th house in the sign of Leo, and Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion in your 8th house on 23rd July 2023. So when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion, we can expect you may have some disturbance regarding your education and your workplace. If you are working right now or if you are in education life, we can expect both. In both of these matters, we can expect you may have to face some difficulty, problem, and issues in your life regarding your 10th house matter, which we have just discussed, and your 5th house matters. Because 8th house deal with sudden unexpected events, and 8th house, 6th house, and 12th house considered as naturally malefic house in astrology. Somehow, problem, difficulties, and issues are always associated with these houses. So you need to be very careful regarding your children, your education related matters, your love related matters, also your 10th house means your work related matters. Some of co-workers, some of your colleagues may create conspiracy problem at your workplace, because 8th house also deal with such things. And right now your 10th house lord is moving in 8th house and also in retrograde motion after 23rd July. So you need to be very careful. So we can expect these results from Venus retrograde motion for all the Capricorn ascendant people. Now let's talk about Aquarius ascendant. For all the Aquarius ascendant people, Venus controls your 9th house and your 4th house. And right now Venus is moving in your 7th house in the sign of Leo. Fourth house deal with your mother, relationship with your mother, your property related matter, your home related matter, all the vehicles you have, all the comforts you have in your life, all the conveniences you have in your life is seen from fourth house. Ninth house deal with your father, teaching of your father, your luck related matter, your religious matter, your religious inclination, your travel related matter, your luck related matter, as we discussed previously, seen from ninth house. So right now your ninth house lord and your fourth house lord is moving in your seventh house, and Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion on 23rd July 2023 in your seventh house. So we can expect after Venus will turn into its retrograde motion, if you are trying to travel somewhere out of your country, you will have the opportunity to do so, because Venus, your ninth house lord, your travel lord is moving in your seventh house. Seventh house somehow also connected with foreign settlement and moving to foreign. And also your fourth house lord means your homeland lord, where you are right now living, is moving in your seventh house in retrograde motion. So we can expect positive result for your travel related matters after when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Also, Venus controls your property related matters and your luck related matters. And Venus is right now moving in retrograde motion in your seventh house. If you are single right now, so we can expect you may have some good proposals and good opportunities to get married in the month of July after Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. So we can expect these results for all the Aquarius ascendant people when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Now let's talk about Pisces ascendant people. For all the Pisces ascendant people, Venus controls your 8th house and your 3rd house, and right now Venus is moving in your 6th house in the sign of Leo. Eighth house deal with your longevity, your chronic diseases, your ups and downs in life, your in-laws related matters, sudden positive events, sudden negative events, all the surprises is seen from eighth house. Unexpected gain of money seen from eighth house. All the hidden treasure you will find and you will have is seen from eighth house, and money is also seen from eighth house. Third house deal with your younger siblings, your communication skills, your neighbors, your cousins, also your efforts, but mainly your communication skills is seen from third house. So right now your third house lord and your eighth house lord is moving in your sixth house, and Venus is about to turn into its retrograde motion in your sixth house on 23rd July 2023 and will stay retrograde till 3rd September 2023. One thing is very important to discuss here is that 8th house lord is moving in 6th house, means one naturally malefic house lord is moving in another naturally malefic house. So it is a good position for you people in the month of July when Venus will turn into a retrograde motion, because time period will prove bad for your enemies and your problem, because 8th house lord, house of problem, is moving in another house of problem. So it will create good result for you people, because negative cancels each other. Also Venus control your third house, and third house deal with your communication speech, and right now moving in sixth house. So you may have some argument, you may have to deal with some fight, some argument with your hidden enemies, means your verbal fights. You may have to deal with some disturbance in your life when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion, because Venus also controls your third house, and all the major matter in your life will be going in your favor in the month of July when Venus will turn into a retrograde motion. If right now you are in loan condition or in debt, so you will able to pay your loan when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion, because Venus will create such type of situation, so you will able to pay your loans and debt back month of July. So we can expect these results for all the Pisces ascendant people when Venus will turn into its retrograde motion. Our today's video, Venus retrograde for all the ascendant, ends here. I hope you will like this video and this video will prove helpful for you. And if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video. Till that, Allah Hafiz. Take care.